All right, there's more to talk about here. So in this video that you commented on and that many people commented on, I talk about how in general marriage has worked out better for men than it has women, which is one of the reasons why I think women are more likely to file for divorce. And there are more single parent households now than there were in the past, and women's earning power has gone up. And this person is saying women have their own money and careers and don't need a man. Single women are the largest group of homeowners in the US and have been for many years. Okay, let's talk about something else. The people who may be getting the short end of the stick here are children. There has been overwhelming and recent evidence that has come out talking about how bad single parenthood is for children. And in the past, we kind of haven't wanted to talk about this because it, feels a bit bad. And I get that. It does feel bad, but the evidence is still there that it is not good. So while it may be better for women, it is not better for children. Let's talk about that. You can go look at recent articles in The Atlantic or the New York Times. Really, they've come out like in the last week, analyzing all of the data and really describing the impact to children of being raised in single parent homes. Currently, right now, 25% of children are in single parent homes, which is defined as a household with one adult and one or more children. So not having more than one adult in the house. And currently only 63% of children live with their married parents. So in my last video, I was talking about gender and the gender cultural changes that have impacted marriage in a way that is pretty negative for women, because women's expectations aren't being met and they generally feel like they are alone and they have another child in their husband. That hasn't been my experience. It was not my experience with my ex-husband. It is not my experience with my partner now. And there are many households and many marriages that don't have that experience. So we don't want to say that that is every man or every woman or every marriage. But in general, it is something that many, many women experience and talk about. But there are a lot of other things going on, I think. And I think it is more than just a situation where men and women are having a hard time culturally because we've evolved differently, which is what I was talking about in the last video. But also, we need to confront the reality that economically things are harder than they've ever been, and socially people are more isolated than they've ever been there. And so we are not as healthy as individuals or collectively as cultures, and that of course is going to have a negative impact on families. So instead of just promoting a gender war, I don't want to be seen as promoting a gender war. I'd like us to start thinking collectively about these larger problems, have healthy conversations within our marriage or within our relationship to make sure that both people are supported and getting their needs met. Because largely, when men are hit with these divorce filings, they did not know or did not take seriously what was happening. So if we can figure out a way to improve communication earlier on, then that'll help. But also if we can really think about these larger systemic issues that are hurting individuals and families, that is going to be a really great thing for children who are really negatively impacted by single parenthood. What do you all think?